Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and if you are new or even if you're not, please be sure to subscribe. I am really pushing to try and get to 1,000 because I'd love to be able to do live streams with you, which you can't do unless you have 1,000 subscribers. When I set up this channel, I didn't even think about that because I am over that on my other channel, and anyway. I want this one to be strictly for jewelry though. So I actually got something done in the right month. I got lots of things made actually with the mystery design kit from Softflex called Egg Hunt. I believe you have to have all your makes on their Facebook VIB Softflex Very Important Beading Studio group or group page on Facebook. It's not a page, it's a group, by I think this coming week. You have to have it out there. I don't know if there's a specific day this week, but sometime this week. And then on the last Wednesday, the 28th in April, they will introduce the next kit. And but to be included in their drawing for the next kit free, you have to have your pictures up and things. So I'm gonna try. You know, if I don't win, I don't win. It's okay, because a lot of people have made some gorgeous stuff. So anyway, here's what I have left. Just some chrysoprase, which is this pale green, very springy color, beading wire, which of course I will keep using. As far as beads, this is it. I have 3 of these roses. I did use one, but I don't know. I do have one of these, and I have some of these green. Let me just show you. I'll pull them out because that glare I know is gonna blind you. Anyway, these are all seed beads. I have a couple crimp beads and one of their jump rings because I ended up using some of my oval ones. I have one more of these. I really like these beads. I also really like these beads. These were from a strands that they gave us. I think I used all the silvery ones. These were from the Jesse James part of the kit, all of these. And I did use some of these green things, and I think I used a couple, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe not. I think I was going to, and then I took them off. So I don't know that I used any of these. But don't be surprised if these show up in a future project. Most of them, I'm not sure about the roses. Yeah, they're not my... They're very pretty, don't get me wrong, but if they had a flat back, I'd be more inclined to use them. But other than rings, I don't know. So anyway, that's what I have left of the kit. Not a whole lot. Alright, so the first piece I made, it was a necklace. And I did bring in some other things, like this link. Let me put this light up a little bit so it's not quite so clary. Okay, so what happened with me is, you know, this is Egg Hunt, but it's after Easter. And I was looking at these beads, which I love, by the way. And they remind me of the color of robin's eggs. So my mind went to birds. And I remembered I have a little baggie of like 4 of these links, connectors, whatever you want to call them. And they had birds on them. I think I have them in every metal. I don't know. I don't know. I'm funny that way. And then these sort of reminded me of bird feathers. And then I was digging through for some other smaller silver beads, and I found these little bird beads. I'm like, oh my gosh, how perfect is that? So I just dangled these from the front and put this one little bird. And these bumpy beads you might have seen before. They're from a different haul. They're Czech, I think they're Czech, yeah, Czech pressed glass. They're just called Fizz. Remember they have that funny name, Fizz. Oh, I can't see it on my thing. Fizzy Wig or something like that. They're like bumpy spacer beads, but they're in glass, Czech glass. And these happen to be turquoise / sea green. So those were perfect because I just needed some other little beads. Hang on one second. Okay, so I also added these leaves. I had gotten these from Fire Mountain on clearance. I don't know when, but they're also check glass. So what I did is I pulled out my blue and green check glass beads to see what I had that would coordinate, and I have 2 of those left. There were 9, is that right? No, 3, 6, no, there had to be more. Oh, I got 2, maybe I got 2 of them. I did. So there were 9 on each strand, so I had 18. I have 2 left. I used them in something else. I'll show you in a minute. So anyway, I did use the chrysoprase beading wire and went up both sides with that. And then in the back, I didn't use the lobster clasp. Let me take this off of here. I didn't use the lobster clasp that came with the kit. I used one that has, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it has leaves on it. This camera does not like focusing on shiny stuff. Anyway, it has leaves on it. I'm sorry. Anybody wants to be a... Never mind. Never mind. I'm doing this wrong. This goes this way. There we go. So I have them staggered. So 1 goes in and 2 go out. And there is a difference because they're sort of curved, like a little cup dip kind of thing. Here's 2 more of the little bird beads. And then the silver ones are from the kit, and there's actually the little blue seed beads I put in between these leaf beads also, because it just made them lay a little better. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that in the middle here. Maybe they wouldn't flip around as much. I don't know. I did not put a crimp bead. I just used the magical crimper on these, and yeah, this is going the opposite way it should. But that's the first necklace. It is about 18 inches, I want to say. And I really like it. It started off, I was going to make a bracelet with this. In fact, I have another one, and I have these bracelet curving pliers, and I curved it. And then I decided, no, I wanted to make a necklace, so I used a different one. I had multiples of that. So that was the first piece I made, and then to go with that, I made a couple pair of earrings. Well, these don't really go with it, but actually I'll just show you the next bigger thing. I made a bracelet, and these actually go with that. But you could wear them with this too, although this color blue isn't really in here. This one doesn't want to. Come on, there we go. Okay, so these were from the Jessie James, as were those, and then these were on a strand. I love these check glass beads. I forget what they called them. Light blue green gem cut rondelle. I think that's what those are. Okay, and so I just wire wrapped a simple dangle on the head pins that came in the kit. And also these are the ear wires that came in the kit, but this one, for some reason, wants to twist on me. There we go. Okay, so that is that one. And they do match the bracelet. So everything over to here was from the kit. The Jessie James part of the kit. Then these were from strands. So was this, and then I used my own crimp beads, and I used a magnetic clasp on the back. I'm a little bit worried about that pulling the wire. These are silver volcano, and the clearish part is the volcano color, which is sort of multicolor. It kind of takes on different colors. There you can sort of see it's glowing. And sometimes it looks purple, and sometimes red and yellow, and then the other side is silver. So it changes. And that's on the chrysoprase beading wire, and I did use soft flex crimp beads. I didn't do as good with them with the magical crimpers, so that's why I put crimp covers on, which was really hard to do given that this is a magnetic clasp, because it kept wanting to stick to my pliers. Anyway, I think this is my last one of these. I love these magnetic, those particular magnetic clasps. I might have some smaller, but I like that size. It's an 11 millimeter. Alright, so then also to go with this necklace, I have two other pair of earrings. These have the little, let me see which is the back. That's the back. Alright, let me just show you one. They have the little bird charm, and I also found some leaf beads in my stash. So I used my own, those fizzy wig things, the bird, the piece from the strand. I used one of my own eye pins. So this is mostly my stuff except for this, and there are seed beads on either end of this leaf bead, just to give it a little something. But the eye pin and the head pins on that, and the ear wires, these are stainless steel lever backs. So, but I thought those were cute, and I made them so that the bird is flying away, but the bird is double-sided, so you can actually turn them, and then they're flying home to each other. Isn't that cute? Can you even see them? They're so cute. I've had them in my stash for a while, and I never used them. I thought, you know, I'm into the bird thing right now. Alright, then I went a different color. Let me move this out of the way. I decided I had to use purple. So the first thing I did in purple was this bracelet. I'm going to put it back on this. I did use one of the roses. Now, I had bought a strand of these, what do they call? They're check glass also, and I got them from Softflex, but they weren't part of the kit. Table cut diamond opal purple amethyst. I have 3 left. I used some more. I'll show you in a minute. The cubes, the rose, and these purpley metallic, and the pearls came in the Jesse James part of the kit. And let's see, oh, these were on a strand, all these, and they're like the same color as those. It's perfect, so that's why I had to use them. And I think I used my own bead caps here because now let me think about that. No, these are the ones that came in the kit. There were 4, and I put them on the shell pearls. Sorry, I was getting confused because I did pull out some other ones, but I think I ended up maybe not using them at all. So these were the 4 that came in the Jesse James part of the kit. And I did use the lobster claw clasp on this that came in the kit. Now on here I did use the amethyst purple beading wire, which is Softflex, but I bought that one. I don't think we've gotten that in a kit since November, and I just started getting these in November. I also did use an oval jump ring to hook it on to for a little more security. So I think that came out lovely. It's about a 7-inch bracelet. And then I had to make a necklace to go with it. This is an 18-inch extendable to 20. Let me slide this up a little bit. And these rings were not in the kit, but I bought them from Softflex. They're the, I want to say 13 millimeter, but I'm not entirely sure. They're tiara cast hammered rings. So I strung this part, and I wasn't sure at first whether this would be another bracelet or a necklace, but I thought I need a necklace to go with the bracelet. So again, these are from the Jesse James part of the kit. These other ones here were on the strand. And then these are that separate purchase I made from Softflex. I did use the crimp beads and the magical crimpers. And then I used, I was going to use Softflex craft wire, because I know I bought some, but I could not find where it is. I have a whole box of stuff over here that has to be sorted and put away. It's probably in that box, but I couldn't find it. But I did have other silver plated in where it was supposed to be. So this, I did 3 wire links here, wire wrap links, and they're on 20 gauge silver plated copper wire, and then I hooked them together with 16 gauge, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 16 gauge 8x6 millimeter oval jump rings, which I got at Fire Mountain. I get them by a whole pack because yeah, I use them all the time. I like oval jump rings. I like the other ones too, but this is a lobster claw clasp from my stash. I think I got it from that company that starts with BBB. Again, I used an oval jump ring there. And then this chain for the extender is also ovals, and it's kind of big, and the links open. So I did one last wire wrap link down here. I think that was the last one of the silver. And I have one more of these left. But this ring here, they open. They're sturdy, but they do open. So rather than putting another jump ring on, because I had measured this to 2 inches, I just opened that and put the drop right on there. So I thought that was really pretty. I'm gonna put that like this. So that's 18-inch extendable to 20. 18-inch for me is like probably what's 16-inch to those of you who are skinny. Now I had to make earrings to go with it too. So these, the only thing from the kit is these from the strand. These are 3mm silver plated balls, and I think I buy them in bulk too, because I used to use them a lot more than I have been, and I just needed something between here, and I only had one more of the silver, plus it was too big. No, I don't have any more of the silver, but it was too big anyway. I tried putting just a crimp tube in there without crimping it, but it was longer. I didn't want long and skinny. I needed something round. And I just put them on a 2-inch head pin, which just barely made it with wire wrapping. And these are silver plated brass, what do you call them? Lever backs from my stash. I had bought them in a bulk pack a while back, and I've been using them for a long time now. Okay, I still have a couple more pieces. I have a random pair of earrings. They're cubes with the little... Trying to remember where I used the other two of these spacers. Was it in this bracelet? No. No, I don't know. I'm not sure right now. Oh, I see where they are. Okay, never mind. I'll show you in a minute. So the ear wires were in the kit, and the head pins were from the kit, and then these were, I probably made these as one of the first pair. These were from, everything was from the kit, either in the Jesse James. These were from the Jesse James part, the cubes, and I think they came out really cute. Darling. Alright, so, you know, we got a bunny charm, but Easter's over. So originally, like I said, I was going more for birds and robin's egg blue and everything, but I had been looking for something else entirely about a week ago, and I came across two of the exact same bunny charms from Green Girl Studio. So I thought, I'll just add that to the other one and make a pair of earrings. Except that, and you'll see this in a minute, these have tarnished, and I did polish them, but they're still darker than the one we got in the kit. So know that your bunny is probably going to tarnish over time, and you can clean it. There's cleaners, or you can take them off and tumble them or something, which is probably what I should have done. But anyway, now you can, I made these so that you can wear them either so that they're facing each other. It just depends on what ear you're going to wear them in, or if you want to have them, you know, hopping away from each other for some reason, you can just put them like that. Well, that didn't work, did it? Turn, bunny, turn. There we go. You get the idea. I like them facing each other anyway. So, and oh, here's where I use my own bead caps because I ran out. I used the other ones. You only get 4. And I use them in the purple bracelet, which is here. Alright, so those are my bunny earrings with my own personal bunnies. So I had one more bracelet to do, and this is it. And I used a toggle clasp instead, and I don't know if you can see but these have definitely tarnished more. They're a little darker. They're pewter. Boy, such glare. It does not want to focus on anything shiny, which is bad for jewelry, huh? Anyway, the one on the bracelet is shinier. It just is. It's not as shiny as this because it's pewter. But so what I did is I just used a lot more of what was left, like these beads here. I think, did I say? I think that was the end of those. And I see I have a little tail I have to snip here. I did stick the tail through one bead, but I have to cut that shorter. Yeah, the other side's okay. So I used more of the diamonds, and I brought in some greens. So here we have blues and greens, the turquoise and the greens for Easter. And the bunny charm I hooked on with one of the jump rings from the kit onto an oval jump ring, which I used to hook on the this part of the lobster clasp. And then this one I didn't hook on with a jump ring, and I'm thinking maybe I should have. And I can't change it now unless I restring it. But anyway, it goes through pretty well anyway. If fumble, and I made it to be worn in the front with the bunny. If he goes on the right side, let's see, like this. Okay, or you can put it in the back if you want, but I just thought that looked cute with the bunny dangling in the front. So those are meant to go together, even though the bracelet doesn't have any purple on it. But I mean, these could be worn with this as well because it's got the purple in it. So yeah, those are my projects. I made 2 necklaces, 3 bracelets, 1, 2, and 3, which I don't know if we're seeing here. Yeah, I guess so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought there were 6 pairs of earrings. I apologize too. My neighbor has this hot rod car that he's been working on, and he's out there revving it up. I do have another pair. I did make 6 pair, and I meant to show you these when I showed you this first bracelet, but they got buried under papers. And I like these a lot because they're different. I used 2 of the leaves out of my own stash, but the seed beads, these beads and these beads, are out of the kit. They're from the Jesse James. Seed beads were on a strand, you know, separate little baggie. And I used the chrysoprase beading wire and crimped them at the top together. I did not put a crimp cover on. And I did end up, I had to do them twice because, well, one of them twice. I needed these extra little seed beads up here and these bigger beads so that if this slides, it won't go all the way down the side of the earring. But it seems to hold up pretty well because you got some weight on the bottom. So I did make this pair of earrings as well, and these are stainless steel ear wires. Oops, I'm getting caught on the other one. So that's what they look like, and I thought they're fun, and they're very lightweight. So yeah, I think they go really well with this necklace. That's it. I have to try and take pictures of all this stuff now and get it out to the VIB group, and I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun with the kit. I haven't even looked at the one from the month prior. Well, I looked at it, but I haven't done anything with it yet, which is the peacock one. Pretty as a Peacock, I think. And I love that one. I just didn't have time to do anything with it, and I don't think I will in April either. Maybe May. I don't know. We'll see. We already have next month's, so I'll probably be playing with that first. But if I can get stuff made with that, you know, early enough in May, then I can have time to do the Pretty as a Peacock. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you like anything on here, please give me a thumbs up. Share, help me grow the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and thank you so much for being with me. And I know I yip yap a lot, but I hope you at least enjoy the jewelry pieces. Thanks again. Bye for now.